awesome! Oh my god, this is awesome! Perfect! We can do it! Yes, you can do it!
Hi, yes, I'm Katie Griggs. I'm originally from the UK. I've lived in Germany, in Berlin, for nearly 10 years. It just so happened that a few women had asked me about how to ride a bike. So I kept being asked, where do I ride a bike? Where can I learn to ride a bike? And in the end, I couldn't find anything. I looked and I couldn't find anything. And I just thought, well, how difficult can it be? So I arranged to meet one woman in the park, and I just said, I'll bring my bike, you come, turn up, we'll meet. And then I thought, well, if I'm doing this with one woman, maybe my friends want to come, and then I can invite more women. So we did just that, and about 12 of us met in October in the park. My friends brought their bikes, and we had women come from different emergency accommodations, some who were already in flats. None of them knew each other, they just found out about it online, and then we had our first session and it was fantastic.
How many women as of now are riding bikes with you?
We think we've trained around 60, probably maybe 70. We've had different sorts of training. We've had training in the park, like an open training where people come from wherever to come to us. They hear about it in their home or in their emergency accommodation or online. And then we've actually been to emergency accommodations, and we've just gone in and said, bicycles, bicicletti, and then 25 people come out and cycle with us. So yeah, we think it's about 60 to 70, and I've been running a crowdfunding campaign so that once they learn to ride, they can actually have their own bike. So we have about 10 women who already have their own bike. We have another 20 or so bikes that we've bought and repaired and got ready, so we take them to the training as well. So there's enough bikes there. And then eventually, as women come along and learn to ride, then they'll get their bike. We've also got money for helmets, so some of them got helmets and safety gear. And yeah, eventually we hope that the ones that have learnt with us will then be training.
Right.
That's the idea. They then bring their bike that we've given them, and then it passes it on. So I mean, with any luck, we'll have maybe a couple of sessions running in Berlin at different times when it suits people. And that's what's been really great for volunteers and participants is lots of people want to help. As I've said, thousands of people are helping. But if you have a full-time job, kids, other commitments, it's quite hard, and it's hard to know where to start. So for volunteers, this is offering just turn up with your bike if you can. It's all very flexible, and we'll match you with a woman who wants to learn to ride, and then you can help her. So it's pretty cool, if I say so myself.
I'd like to know, how do you think Berlin is dealing with the entire situation right now in terms of the refugee crisis?
In terms of the people, fantastically. Everyone wants to help, everyone is helping, everyone's emptied their wardrobe, lots of people going to the homes to help. But the real issue is with the authorities, and unfortunately in Berlin it's never been very good at administration in terms of for foreigners coming to Berlin, and even Germans have problem with authorities and a lot of administration. Their massive administration and bureaucracy keeps a lot of people in a job, but when you have, I don't know, nearly 100,000 people come to a city, the system is breaking, it's collapsing, it hasn't worked, and they've known this for 6-7 months and nothing's changed. So that's very frustrating to watch. That is also, from what I've heard, a problem in Berlin. In the rest of Germany, they've managed to be much more organised around registering the new people, and in Berlin they're really struggling. And everyone knows this, and no one knows why the problem's not being fixed. There's a lack of innovative thinking around it. There's a lack of money. I heard also that they should be declaring an emergency because the situation is so bad, but Berlin doesn't have enough money to declare an emergency. I was like, how can that be possible? But everyone's trying to understand it. No one can really understand why the situation in Berlin is so bad, and we have people queuing overnight to get into the building where they need to be registered. If this is just a problem in Berlin, then of course, the wider situation is that the volunteers are doing everything they can, and we just need the authorities to sort themselves out.
So nice to talk to you, Katie. And we're really looking forward to sharing this with many people.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.